If you take a look at the standings, last year the Jazz were pretty bad. They only won 17 games. Today, we're going to change that. We're going to simulate until we can get the Jazz a ring, but there is a twist. After every simulation, we will be adding one random player. Not much else to really talk about. Let's just get right into it, baby. We started out by just simulating with the regular team to kind of get a baseline, and they were pretty bad. After our first simulation, they were actually worse than last year, but tied for the worst team in the league. I guess that is something. Let's get a player on here. Here we are at the wheel, and we're just going to spin for our first team for our first player. And it's the Heat. This could be a good one. Now we are here to figure out which player from the Heat we can get, and if we can get Legend, that means we can add LeBron right away. That would be insane. Let's see what we get. Come on. And we get the 8th best player on the Heat. The 8th best player on the Heat is Nikola Jovic at a 75 overall. He is young, but since the simulation resets every year, he won't progress, but maybe he'll get some time on the floor. As you could probably expect, Nikola Jovic did not do a whole lot for us. We were able to win a few more games. Let's just take a look at his stats. Here is our first edition stats. 7.3 points. But he did, I guess, technically get us a little better because we won 18 this year. Let's add another player. Our next two picks were not very good, getting us Devin Carter, and we get Terrence Shannon Jr. Woohoo! These two didn't make our record really change at all. We need to go back to the wheel. Please, can we actually get someone that's worth it and will make a difference? We're going to spin for the player first this time, see if switching it up will help. It will be... I'm about to freak out. We still had to spin the team wheel, even though we both know it doesn't matter. The 9th best player on the Knicks is actually Deuce McBride, who isn't bad. Like, he might actually play for us a little bit. Miles McBride is actually our starting shooting guard, so maybe he will actually do some good things for us. We got a little better, but ultimately we still suck. McBride put up the best season of his career, so maybe there's still hope. Back at the wheel, once again, we will spin for the player first. Give me a legend, please. Here we go. So close, but we get the 7th best player. If we can get a good team, that should be a pretty good number to get. Now we're going to spin for the team. Hopefully we can get a pretty deep team, and that'll actually be a decent player. It is the Celtics, one of the deepest rosters in the league. Let's go. Even with the deep roster of the Celtics, the 7th best player still is not good. Queta didn't do nothing, and our next spin was Scottie Pippen Jr. Let's skip to where we actually get something interesting. We're back. We're going to spin for the player first again. Let's see who it is. It is almost a legend. It's the 3rd best player. Let's see what team. We will get the 3rd best player from the Pistons. Okay. The player we got from the Pistons was Ausar Thompson, now our starting shooting guard. Let's see what he can bring to the team. Ausar was a great player, but still not enough. We need a great on here. Now that we got our new wheel, we are going to spin, and we will get... Give me something good. The number 1 player. Let's go. Okay, there's a lot of teams that could go crazy here. But we get the number 1 player from the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, Trae Young. Trae Young's going to go crazy. Trae Young is a huge player for us to get. He's going to be the bulk of our offense. I think he could possibly lead us to close to a playoff season. We'll see. I was wildly wrong. I thought that with the teams that Trae Young carried to the playoffs in Atlanta, I thought he'd be able to do it here too, but he was not. We only got 30 wins. Oh my gosh, what is it going to take? After adding Trae Young to the team, we are spinning again now, and we need to get him some help. Come on. Is that... We get our first legend. Let's go! We got our first legend. Now we just have to hope for a good team. Here we go. We get the Thunder. We're going to add Prime KD to this roster. Let's go. Now that we have MVP Kevin Durant on the team, I'm expecting big things. Him and Trae Young are about to go crazy. This genuinely doesn't make sense. We didn't even make the playoffs. We've got to add some more guys. So getting Vucevic gives us the center duo of Nikola Vucevic and Walker Kessler. So along with KD, Lauri Markkanen, Asar, Trae Young, who else did we get? We got Obi Toppin, Chris Middleton. The team is not looking that bad. Let's see what they can do. I guess all KD and Trae Young needed was to be carried by Nikola Vucevic to finally get them to secure a play-in spot. So this season, Trae Young and Kevin Durant made the second team All-Pro. And we had Asar on the All-Defensive. Okay. And we made the play-in for the first time. We're going to jump into it with Simcast and see what happens. Here we go. Okay, we're losing pretty bad right now. It's actually pretty close. We're only down by 8. Oh my gosh, it's so close. I'm not going to jump into this game because it's not that important, but we almost win. I think we lost on a buzzer-beating shot. That's insane. We lost our play-in game. We do get one more chance against the winner of San Antonio and Phoenix. We're just going to hit simulate play-in, and we were eliminated. Come on. Our next 2 spins granted us with Anthony Davis, and by far and away, our best player yet. Here is what our new team looks like with our best player yet, Abdul-Jabbar. This has got to be the year. Alright, our boys made the playoffs again. Still not the number 1 seed somehow. Let's sim the play-in and simulate this round. We should take it pretty easily. Okay, moving on to the second round, we have Minnesota. This will probably be a lot harder. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. What am I even talking about? This might be harder. We sweep them too. Alright, now we're in the conference championship against the Thunder. They take game 1. Yikes. They take game 2. We take game 3, okay. We take game 4, even it up. We take game 5. One more. Oh, game 7. We're going to have to simcast this one. Here we go. Oh, man, they get out to an early lead. Okay, we're up now. Oh, we're up pretty big here. Fourth quarter, still up by quite a bit. Or third quarter, sorry. Now it's the fourth. Still up by quite a bit. I think we might take this one. And we do. We're going to the finals. Trae Young was our conference finals MVP. And Jalen Brunson was the MVP of the other one. Here we go. It's time for the finals. We're going to simulate. Oh. No. Okay. Come on. Bring it back again. 3-1. We don't have LeBron. We're screwed. No! We lost the finals, but it's probably my fault because I'm wearing a Jalen Brunson shirt right now. That's got to be what it is because this team is insane. Got to add another player. Adding another player. And if we can get a legend here. Oh my god. There's no way we lose now. The legend we are going to get is coming from... Stay on the Spurs. We're going to get Tim Duncan. Let's go. All right. After that simulation, we still aren't the 1 seed, which is genuinely mind-blowing. But let's simulate this first round. We sweep them. Okay, now we have to Now I have to plug my controller in. Okay, controller back and plugged in. Let's simulate this round. We made it through. Now we're taking on the 1 seed. Let's go game by game. They take the first one. We take the second. And the third. And the fourth. They take the fifth. And we are going to the finals again with Kevin Durant as the conference MVP. And Jalen Brunson, the monster under my bed. That's kind of weird. Alright, we're going to simulate through game. We won the first one. Lost the second. Lost the third. Lost the fourth. Are you serious? What is it going to take? With the team we built, we somehow have to get another player. Lucky enough, it's another legend. There's no way we can't win the finals now. Our new legend is coming from the Magic. Do we take Shaq? I don't know. We'll have to look. Looking at the Magic roster, Tracy McGrady's not a bad pick, and he's a higher overall than Shaq on the all-time team. So we're going to take Tracy McGrady. Okay, so Tracy McGrady is a higher overall than Anthony Davis. So he's going to be our sixth man now. And Tracy will play the 2 with Durant at the 3. If this team loses, I swear. Alright, this time we're getting serious. We've actually gone in and adjusted the system proficiency and hired a different coach that matches it perfectly. Like, there's no way we lose. Come on. Okay, we won the in-season tournament, which is pretty sick, and Kareem was the MVP of that. We've got to win the finals now, right? Alright. We have the MVP, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Anthony Davis won 6-man, and our coach, of course. We have only one All-NBA player, 2 All-Defensive, and if we take a look at the standings, we finished with the greatest record of all time. So there's no way. If we lose this, dude, I will be in shock. First round, light work. Second round, only lost a game. Alright, here we go. We win the first one and the second. We take the 2 home games. We win the third. Lose that one. But Kareem is taking us to face Jalen Brunson again. I'm going to have nightmares about him tonight. Okay, we win the second game. We win the third. We win the fourth. Okay, we're going to go into this game, simcast it. Oh, we're just running away with it. We'll go ahead and hop in right here just so we can see our team celebrate. Guess I'll just play on AD a little bit here. Who are they gonna pass it to? Shoot it. I built the greatest team ever and we finally won an NBA championship. Let's go.
Culminating into tonight. And whenever you win the NBA championship, there's a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal. The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
And there is Kareem, our finals MVP. He is so tall, he's getting cut off the screen. Kareem won 3 MVPs in 1 year. That is insane. Also, since we hired that new coach, we have the first woman head coach to ever win a championship. Let's go. There we have it. After spinning the wheel 18 times, we were finally able to build a championship roster for the current worst team in the NBA, the Utah Jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. This video took a long time to make. Subscribe and check out one of these 2 videos. I also make some Madden content if you're interested in that. I'll see you next time. Peace.